right, guys. I'm going to tap into some of your energies today and see where my beautiful aquas are. And hopefully we can get some uplifting, great, great messages today. Look at that. So we're starting out with the Magician with the Wheel of Fortune, and next to that card, this is actually a great start to the reading, guys, because what I'm getting from this is somebody's out there like making your day. What do I mean by that? I feel like your name is coming up in a conversation that you're not even a part of. And the person who's talking about you with this messaging card, they have nothing but awesome things to say about you. They're putting you high on a pedestal today, and on a deeper level, this is Spirit's way of rewarding you for staying true to who you are. Okay, through all of this, and this is recent. A lot of you are going through this recently. Okay, just upsets, daily upsets. A lot of you are going through endings. Some of them are relationships, but not all. Endings to, well, I have to say that a lot of it is relationships. I'm getting, but not necessarily romantic relationships. These are relationships of all types. So friends, loved ones, family members. I feel like the separation is going on, right? We talk about the separation all the time, but this is a clear manifestation into a world of positivity. It's kind of hard right now, guys, to imagine that's happening with what we're feeling, okay? Because I think we're all kind of feeling like the world's getting ready to explode. You know what I mean? But I was always told that it's going to look its worst right before it does a 180 and it changes everything into 5D. We're going to wake up. Somebody that I watch says this all the time. We're going to go to sleep on a Sunday and wake up on a Monday, and the whole world is going to seem different, changed for the better, right? So we're going to wake up to 5D basically. All right. And this layout is kind of saying that in different terms, okay? That you're going to see a victory that is going to overshadow any sadness, okay? This victory is new starts, new beginnings, and here's the new start card right here, okay? This whole layout is absolutely beautiful. You have the sun in here overtaking sadness and new beginnings that are going to bring in nothing but joy, elation, happiness, okay? The Ace of Cups is a very important, potent card, guys. This is all about emotions. This is about your emotions. And in this Ace of Cups card, your emotions is overflowing, if you will, from your cup. You can see that, right? In a beautiful, magnificent, powerfully positive way, along with a new beginning that's going to be just have a ton of happiness and joy filtering through this new beginning like the sun, okay? Overshadowing the previous sadness. There will be victories coming in, okay? So no more sadness, guys. We are going to be moving into that era shortly. I think we're already moving into it. We're just seeing a lot of things that we haven't put together yet because everything's new. All right, let me tap into some more of your energy and see with the Seven of Wands. I have somebody who's you have come into your authentic self and you are telling people exactly where it's at, and you have no problem doing this anymore. So this was like for you, putting on a new pair of shoes and telling yourself you had to get used to them. but you got used to them like right away, okay? So you made a decision, in other words, to come into your authentic self, stop living for other people, stop caring if people liked your ideas or likes the way you live or likes, your particular job or your choices in life, in relationships or what have you, okay? Matter of fact, you have the Lover's card here, so a lot of you are focusing right now on self-love, I want to say, okay? And you're staying far away from things that just put you on the defense, all right? This card being in the middle is very powerful, all right? And what I'm seeing here is the Ace of Pentacles is in between of you speaking your mind and the defensiveness that you carried around for so long. The Ace of Pentacles is a total break in all that. It's a new beginning for you, but a new positive beginning. It's going to, your perception is changing. So everything around you, Aquarius, is going to change because everything around you is perceived. Do you get that? All right, so if everything around you is perceived, right, you could perceive someone as being attractive or not being attractive. You could perceive your job as being fulfilling or not fulfilling. You could perceive your bank account as being filled up or, not so much, okay? And then you can change those things if you want to. You can create action around these things and how they're affecting you and how you're perceiving them so that you can perceive them differently. All right. And that's exactly what I'm seeing here for you. I'm seeing that you are coming out of this shell, if you would, and you're just, this is you being true to yourself. So now you get to tell yourself what is true as well and stop hiding behind excuses as far as why things aren't working out for you. Now you understand, well, I need a better job. I need to go back to school so I can change things up because I'm not happy with the money I'm making. Or, whatever it is, you have the potential to change it. And you speaking your mind is waking yourself up to these things, okay? Because self-talk, guys, when you're talking and you're standing up for yourself and you're talking to others, you're hearing yourself. Okay, and you are, I don't know how to say this, but you're locking those words in. It's like if you walk around all day long telling yourself, I am confident, I'm brilliant, I'm smart, I can figure these things out, I can solve problems, right? That's what's going to happen for you, as opposed to walking around all day saying, I'm not good enough, I have no confidence, I can't do that, I'm not equipped to do this, or what will people think of me if I do that? That is a low vibrating person. So what you say, your very words, create who you are. And that's what I always tell you. Your words and your emotions and feelings create your future. All right. So I see by you speaking up, speaking out, okay, you are creating a new beginning for yourself, a whole new world. Okay. And I see that you're very focused on self-care, loving yourself, and that is what's going to make the change for you. So guys, if you are kind of understanding what I'm saying, and you're one of those people who was constantly saying nothing ever works out for me. Why does it look like other people are okay and I am not? Why is it different for me? Why is there a black cloud following me around? This is why, because of what you're telling yourself. Your words are going to change everything. Okay? All right, so I'm seeing the Hierophant with, speaking of changes and movement, we have the Chariot card here. All right, so I feel like right now a lot of people are very focused on their finances, and some of you are putting action behind it. Like I said, you are making moves. Some of you are going back to school. Some of you are changing your job. Some of you are going out while you still have a job and lining up interviews, looking for more money. Okay, kudos to you. I do see small businesses being started up, and guys, it may seem like a terrible time to start a side business, but I just want to say this: if you're selling something tangible that people need right now, you're gonna do okay. All right, just don't you know, sell anything that is, you know, something that people aren't needing right now, because, you know, the needs are coming before the wants, if that's making sense. But I do see movement here with this Queen of Pentacles. And I see that she is using her intuition and making a very important decision on whether or not you could go either way with this decision. I'm talking to a feminine here, by the way. All right, I'm tapping into your particular energy, and today you're going back and forth in your mind on this decision. It's like almost like a path. Okay, you have two paths. You can you have to choose one of them. All right, and you don't have a lot of time to make this decision. You're using your intuition, which is the best thing you could ever do. This is guaranteeing you're going to make the right decision. But this decision, if you make one choice and not the other, you're going to be in this commitment. Okay, you're going to be in a commitment, and you know, that is why this is such a hard decision for you. You're not sure that you want to make this commitment just yet. Okay, so let's continue. I'm seeing someone's going through a transition. You're getting clarity on something that is, you're starting to change the way you feel about it because you're getting the clarity that is needed. All right, the clarity you're getting is that you've been in a situation that has been making you feel not good. Okay, just like, you know, it's not offering you anything, it's not bringing in any happiness. It's kind of like more like a habit or a comfort, a place of comfort, than something that's bringing in any happiness for you. If this is you, please comment below the video. If you're in a situation that is just kind of comfortable or even not comfortable, just that, you know, for whatever reason you're telling yourself you're stuck, or, you know, you're not ready to move on yet for whatever, you know, reason. And I wouldn't be surprised if our card pops up, the Hangman. Okay, because the Hangman is a perfect declaration of, I can cut this rope off my ankle at any given time and walk away, but I am choosing not to. I'm choosing to make excuses to stay, okay, when in reality I know that I can walk away. All right, but this is what is happening for this beautiful feminine today. All right, so making these hard choices. And then I'm seeing a Queen of Swords here. There are multiple personalities and people showing up in this particular layout. This is family for somebody, okay? This is your family. I'm getting all these personalities. I'm getting a younger masculine who's very smart, very intelligent, also thinks he's a ladies' man. That's what you always say about him. All right, and I'm seeing a mother, a father, a sister. I'm seeing family here, and a big justice coming in. So maybe something that some of you were waiting on regarding your families, something you're waiting to come in, some type of blessing you're waiting for to come in, a blessing for your family. I feel like you are going to see a justice in this. Okay, so I'm going to continue and see what other energies are coming up for me here today. I see balance coming in for someone who's spending a lot of time by yourself. Okay, you are not going out, you're not meeting friends, you're not doing too much. All right, and it's because you are working on something, actually, and this is very important to you. This is going to be a new start for you. This is something that you have thought about for a very long time, but you're just getting into getting it off the ground now. Okay, so yeah, you just said, you know what, I'm all in. I'm going all in. I need a new start. I need something here. I need to bring in balance. And you've even prayed for this, that this is going to work out for you, that it's going to turn out to be something really good. And if this is you, comment below the video. All right, just say, getting started on a small business or whatever it is that you're doing, just getting started. Um, okay, Five of Swords with the Ten of Wands. Someone is dealing with something extremely toxic, whether you realize it or not. You may realize it. I think you do because you have the Judgment card here next to this very toxic situation. I don't even know if this is a person because you have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is usually a work scenario. So this could just be a very toxic work environment, okay? And you're starting to really take a look at this because you're realizing just how much of a burden this is to you, all right? And up until now, you've been looking the other way and trying to ignore it, just telling yourself, this is what work is. Nobody likes their job. Everybody goes through this. Work sucks. But that's not true, okay? You can absolutely pick and choose something that you enjoy in life and make it your life's work, okay? If you like to work with animals, you could go to veterinary school. You could be a vet's aide. You could be a zookeeper. I'm just throwing examples out there. So whatever it is you're interested in, you could get involved in an arm of that interest, okay? If you think of yourself as a mad scientist, you liked biology class in high school or whatever, you can go in to be a scientist. So I'm seeing, though, that this burden is finally just, it's like, this is what's happening, guys. You're just, one day you wake up and you're like, holy shit, what am I doing? Why am I hanging out with this person? They're totally toxic. Or why am I staying in this very unhappy marriage? I don't need to be here anymore. I could start over. So it's just these epiphanies that you guys are waking up with one morning, or just dawns on you in the middle of the day. Like, oh, wow. Why am I allowing this person to talk to me like this and do these things? And that's what this is totally for you. All right. You're now just really realizing the depth of this toxicity here in this workplace. All right. And how big of a burden it is. Because, guys, don't forget, when we go to work, we're there, usually, most of us, right? We're there like 8 to 10 hours a day. And that's a huge chunk of our day. If you're doing something and you're in a toxic, and I've been there, so I know what this feels like. It's terrible. And not only that, but when you leave, you take it home. You bring it home to your families, or if you don't have a family, you go to sleep with this on your mind, and you wake up that you're hating to go back into this job, and it takes over your entire life. So it's very important to do whatever's necessary to get out of a situation like this. Try another workplace. Go while you still have this toxic job. All right, line up 3 interviews. Go see if you can get more money somewhere else. Try it. If you absolutely hate it again, then maybe give thought to something else in life that you can do. You're never too old, and it's never too late. Okay? All right, let's continue. All right, this is a opportunity for romance for somebody. This is for my singles. I'm seeing 2 people in this layout. Okay, so I see you're with a person now, so this isn't necessarily for my singles. I don't like to do these types of readings that involve relationships, because I feel like somehow I'm helping this along, but I'm not. I'm just going to give you the layout. Okay, so this is for somebody who is in a relationship, a marriage, or you're seeing somebody, and a different opportunity has already shown up for you that you think is better, and you're moving toward this other person. You're moving toward another who is on board and is mutually attracted. Okay, make sure you think this through. Make sure you think this through. Can you do without the person you've been with? Is this person someone who's, on the same frequency as you are, someone that you can spend a lifetime with? Or is this person over here more so, but you don't know that yet? So this is a tricky situation, okay? So it just reminds me of the grass looking greener on the other side. And we don't want to do that too often because that usually ends up badly. All right, Nine of Cups, guys. Something you are wanting badly in a very strong manner. This is why you have the Strength card next to the card of want. Now, the thing that you're wanting is absolutely going to show up for you. Not only is it going to show up for you, but there are going to be a lot of wishes and dreams coming in with that Ten of Pentacles, okay? With the Ten of Pentacles, there's a lot involved, guys. It is wealth and prosperity wrapped up together with property purchases, new homes, new cars, joy, family. Family is, what's the word? I'm losing it, okay? But, you know, feeling jovial about this, okay? Wanting to celebrate. So lots of celebrations, lots of going out and making purchases. This is wealth and prosperity, all right? This is what you've wanted. Most of you have wanted this. Now, understand that this just isn't something that's going to come in where you're going to have a little bit more money and that's going to be it. This is a true wealth scenario where you're going to be able to help your families and others in your community. For a lot of you, you'll be able to do just that. You'll be able to help your communities and things of that nature, okay? So, and while we're talking about this, I don't know why I thought of something else that I want to tell you guys, but, you know, there are a lot of crazy things happening right now all over the globe. Some of you might be plugged in. Some of you might be hearing about stuff. Some of you might have no knowledge whatsoever. But things are, you know, heating up right now. We're having a ton of weather events, floods all over the globe. You know, this is source related, okay? Source wants his flock back. And this is, you know, how to get our attention, I gather, okay? So we're having these massive earthquakes everywhere, weather events, and I'm not trying to scare you. Do not be afraid, okay? But I am trying to say that if something, you know, there's a lot happening too with things going down. People are having issues now. It used to be us with the solar flares, okay? I've been talking about solar flares for like a year now. It used to be us going through side effects, right? Ear ringing, pain, not sleeping, or just being, you know, the opposite, completely exhausted, going through all of these, you know, symptoms from extreme solar activity. It's proven scientifically that this is energy and it's affecting us. But not only that, but now it's so strong, it's affecting all of our technology out there. So if you're having issues with your cell phone, I would love to hear about it and where you're from, okay? So text me or send me a comment, comment underneath the video. All right, so having issues with your cell phone. I am pushing buttons on my cell phone, nothing's happening. Have that issue some days. Some days it just does nothing. For like 20 minutes, I have my computers that are freezing up. I have lists and lists through a website called Down Detector that shows you all the companies that are having issues right now where people can't get on. They're having trouble connecting to their banks. They're having trouble connecting to their, you know, their cell phone services, like all kinds of things, okay? So what I'm trying to say is, this is what it is. It's you know, source calling back in their flock, okay? The flock that used to be there, but kind of lost their way. I have to be careful how I word things here. So guys, not to worry. Everything is good. Ask if you're nervous. Ask Archangel Michael for protection. Okay, I have done that numerous times. Nothing's ever happened. But you know, if you try to get on YouTube one day, or try to get on the channel, do not panic. Okay, just know that it's temporary, and you know there might come a time where it may last some hours or it may last some days. But whatever you do, don't get fear ridden. Okay, don't get filled with fear. Just take it easy. Be prepared at all times. Have enough food on hand. Have food that has a shelf life just in case we lose some stuff. We're also getting some weird things that are happening. I don't think it's what they're saying. I don't think anything is the way it seems right now. Okay? It's just, we're in this very spiritual time. So just trust in source, trust in yourself, and that's it. I'll see you tomorrow.